Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Margaret and I am a life coach. Today I would like to discuss the subject of crystals and gems, or gemstones, if whether they really do have power, as in when you are using a crystal, if they do really do something, or is said whatever the crystal is prescribed or being spoken about, does it really have any effect? Okay, so that is what I want us to discuss today. And I got into crystals some years back, and I started with my very first pendulum, and it is this crystal that I've got here. It is my pendulum, and I bonded with this. I felt its energy, okay, and it's a clear quartz. I think if I do it this way, you can see it clearly. It is a clear quartz crystal, and I use it for, if I want to ask my sub mind setting questions, and if I feel I want to go deep within myself, I use this pendulum to to ask my subconscious the questions, because the fact is the crystal hasn't got power, okay, but it is the bond you have with it and a connection you make with the crystal, and that is what gives it the power that you perceive. But I personally believe that the crystals that we use have minerals, because of course they do have minerals in them, and when we touch them, hold them, they release their minerals. These minerals touch our hands, whether we are sweaty or we use them to make elixir and drink and things like that. Is the minerals is acquired over thousands or millions of years, and it is being released, okay, and also it is a point of focus, because if you can identify with certain colors, the gemstone or the crystal you identify with is what your perception is, and so that is where your focus is, okay. So I per se, or I for one, I have become used to certain crystals, and of course the clear crystal that I've just shown you is the one that I used the most of from when I got into crystals, yeah. But I realized that it is your subconscious that you connect to it, especially when it's a pendulum. So the other crystal that I will say I enjoy using is this one, blue lace agate. Yes, can you see it? Yes, it's in the tarot. The blue lace agate is for the chariot, it's for the throat chakra. So if you want to talk, so I use it a lot for, I've got 3 different type of blue lace agate, and I always use them when I'm doing my tarot reading, because it's for clear thinking, communication, and I feel the more I touch them, the more I hold them, all the minerals in them goes into my body and it reacts. I know that, or I don't believe that without touching it is going to have any effect, because some people think that you are worshiping the crystal, but it's not like you are worshiping it. You are using it as a means to communicate with your throat chakra, or to communicate or to connect, okay, with a certain part of your chakra, which is deposited within us and we can't see it. And so this gem is a focus. And of course, when we wear certain colors, if even it's not a crystal, those colors and the meaning behind them makes us behave a certain way, okay? And so this that I'm wearing here, it's also the citrine, okay? And yes, it goes with gold, it goes with whatever, but then it also matches with other aspects of my personality, and so I like it. And of course, another crystal I enjoy, or gemstone I have enjoyed using, and this is the tiger's eye. And tiger's eye, I got it because I thought I didn't have any brown any brown collection or crystal in my collection, so I decided to get it. And also I know that it helps with grounding because it's brown and it helps with grounding, so I decided to buy that, so that whenever I'm meditating and I want to ground, or be grounded in my thought, be grounded in anything that I'm doing, I want to have a focus. So I use this crystal as a focus. I don't think or believe that the crystal, without you touching it or without you bonding it, has got any power at all, okay? What it does is it has the energy. All the crystals, they do have the energy, or they do have the power to collect or connect to certain energy, and they absorb energy that is negative, and it protects you from that way because it is absorbing. But I don't think that if anything is going to happen to you, the crystal is going to get up and save your life. No, it's not. But it does help you. It does do help you, because subconsciously you are connecting with a certain situation with this crystal, whatever crystal you've got. Could be any color, but for me, I've picked this few crystals to discuss them with you because personally I have had some kind of spiritual revelation and insights in terms of touching them, using them. So these, I've got other collections, and I always used to have my selenite, which I haven't got with me right now. And this crystal, this tiger's eye, I use it for meditation and for grounding. And the first time I used this, I just thought it was okay. And another time I decided to go, be more calm and just meditate. And what I found myself is, I found myself so peaceful, so calm. And at that time I was going through a lot of, emotional situations, and that day I just picked this one just to meditate, because I just wanted a brown one just to ground myself. So I just picked the brown one. I had other ones, but just the one I picked. And I picked the one that I felt I was connecting to on that day. And it did show me that, I was listening to music and I was touching it, and then, meditating. And, a lot of things was coming to me, my attention, a lot of things that I have been through, and how I needed to stay calm. And of course, yes, so I feel like, it doesn't matter how tough things are. If you connect to a certain crystal, the crystal is not going to get up and do any magic for you. And of course, you are not worshiping it. But the more you touch it, the more you connect with it. It has particular properties and minerals that the more you touch it, you're rubbing your hands on it, you are releasing and connecting with those minerals. And I feel they do have some type of, connection, or they give you some type of vibration within yourself. But most of it, I believe, is all to do with your subconscious and your visualization. Okay? That is how I see it. That's how I feel it. And that is, because at first I wasn't sure about tiger's eye, but I just wanted to have the tiger's eye. And then I took my time and I read it, and it does show that, it can help you through difficult times. So I thought that yes, it actually has. But the question is, does it have power? The power is the minerals that and the properties, over the hundreds or millions of years that the rock has, gathered. Those property is what you are connecting with in this crystal. It's not that a crystal is going to do anything else for you. You have crystal, and if you have a crystal in your home, wherever, and let's say you have the rose quartz, which I do have, and for example, and I always use that when I'm doing love readings, on like if I'm doing love tarot readings, or if I'm doing heart chakra meditation, I would normally go for either my malachite or my rose quartz, because it connects, the green and the pink connects to the heart. And that is why I use it, because it gives me the focus to connect to that chakra. That is how I see it. And if you want it, if within your mind you feel you want the crystal to dissolve any negative energy, because you are subconsciously connecting to it. Okay, so it is, I feel it's all in your mind. It is all in your mind, and that repels the energy. But having the crystal is a symbol that is what is doing there for you. It's not that the crystal is going to get up and do anything for you. That is how I see it. And so, because I know there's properties in it on top of that will give me, will react within my body, that will encourage me to do what I'm doing. And so, the power is all subconscious. It's all subconscious in your mind, in your heart, and the crystals, will also help you calm down with the properties in it. And that is how I see it. And the next one I want to show you is Bergen amethyst. Okay, I got this amethyst, and I read it in a book that it was very good, for the crown chakra. And yeah, so I decided to buy one. And once I got it, I came home. Well, I'm talking about this years ago, okay? And I started to meditate. And once I started meditating, as time went on, I found myself in another time of my life. I was in a different country. I was in a different location. I was somewhere that I used to I used to know very well, okay? And I could see myself walking a certain path. That path where I was going, it was like I was with my spirit guide, or I was with my subconscious, and I was asking, why am I here? And I had the response, whilst I'm meditating, that you have left your sword here, and this is where you need to collect your sword. And I thought, what sword? Okay, so I walked and kept walking, and this is a place I grew up. Okay, so using this to meditate, I had no intention of traveling, like subconscious traveling, or anything like astral projection. None of that. That's not what I just wanted to connect with that. And of course, during that meditation, I went to collect my sword, And now I know what that sword is. You know, the sword is my truth. The sword is my how I communicate, you know, and it was all subconscious. Okay, so these are the crystals. I mean, I've got a collection, but these are the crystals that really has had some impact on me, that I wasn't expecting. Okay, so do they have power? As they say, I feel like, you know, it's all in your subconscious and what it means, because this and these are all quartz. Okay, and so they're both for your crown chakra. And so crown chakra, that you can see. So once I started using that, I could see myself when I was a teenager and certain places at certain times in my life when I was having difficulties, when I was holding this in my hand and meditating. And this is where, you know, when I was holding this to meditate, that is where I went to. Okay, and at that time I was quiet. I was a very quiet person. I wouldn't really stand up for myself or anything like that, because I thought I didn't want to offend anyone. But after that meditation, and I realized that after a while, I decided that, you know, a lot of things coming to me, I had to speak up. So that's when, you know, obviously I do read the tarot as well. And so with the sword, I understood that, yeah, I'm going for my sword and I'm going for my words. I need to speak my truth. And so it's some kind of strength and some kind of revelation. So in a way, I can say that, you know, it does have that desired effect. Okay. But the crystal is not going to get up and do anything spectacular for you. It's all subconscious and how you connect with it. But like I said, this crystal, I only wanted to meditate with amethyst. And I realized that, you know, some, because of the properties that is got within them, it does do have some type of impact on your life if you connect with it subconsciously the right way. I don't want to encourage you and say that if you have a problem and you have the crystal, all your problems will go away. It's not true. Okay, it's not true. I'm just letting you know this connects to the chakra that is supposed to connect to, because I use this and subconsciously my eyes was open and I traveled, because this is also for astral projection and traveling. I didn't know that until I used this. So if you connect, okay, because it all comes from Mother Earth, all these crystals come from Mother Earth. And if, you know, if you want to connect spiritually, you want to connect properly, and you do it, you know, from the bottom of your heart, and you're serious about it, you will see that the universe will connect with you, because what it's meant to do is what it will do for you once you connect with it. But don't think that it's going to get up and save you if, you know, there's something coming your way and you have to get up. You know, the crystal's not going to come and save you from that. No. But they do have energy. Okay, they do have energy, and they have their own vibration, and sometimes is I feel is quite high. Okay, they do have the energy and the vibration that helps us when you connect to it. But I feel when you touch it the most, you connect with it, and you get more out of it. But it doesn't mean you're worshiping it. No, you're not. I'm not worshiping it. Okay, I know that it is not an object for me to worship. It is part of the planet. It's part of the minerals that we all have to our disposal. And so, yeah, so my question is, does the gems and crystals, do they have power over us? It only has power in the subconscious, and how you communicate and connect with it through the power of the universe and the power of Mother Earth. Okay, and that is how I feel it is. So don't say that, you know, if you're in trouble, the crystal is coming to save you. No, it's not. But each crystal, I believe, has its own minerals the closer you have them with me and you have them with you, they have their own vibration and they do work to a certain point. But if you just want to use it for decoration, because everything is subconscious, that is how you're connecting. I connected to this that I wanted to relax. I wanted to be grounded. And that day, I was very, very, very grounded. After that, there are so many things that I have been through. I just decided it was not even worth my while even talking about it to anyone who didn't really wasn't bothered. You know, I just thought I'm going to deal with my issues the way I need to deal with them. And so, yeah, they do have frequency and they do have energy, but it's only going to work for you if you know, the more you touch it, the more, you know, yeah, because it is definitely going to ignite something within you. That is how I feel. But I don't want you to rely on it that if you have a headache and because you've got a certain crystal is going to help you. If you don't connect with it, it's not going to. But you have to connect with it and you have to let it mean something to you before it will work for you. So like I said, it's on the subconscious. And I hope this has been insightful for you, and we will leave our gemstones and crystals subjects here. And if there is anything you want to discuss or comment, if there are other subjects you want me to bring to you, feel free, leave the comment in the box and I will get back to you. And of course, I will leave you here. I'll see you next time, or you will see me next time.